Yeah, well, in October 4th of 2010, our daughter was born, and we had been here for a few months. We had been here for about 5 or 6 months at that point, and at that point we were still really trying to figure out what it was that we were going to do to make ends meet. And when she was born, we received quite a few gifts from a lot of our family and extended family and friends, and it just kind of came to us. We thought maybe that would be a good idea for a business for ourselves. Considering my woodworking background and passion in carpentry, and Kathy had a business background in marketing, and so we figured we could sort of put two and two together and try to make it work, selling wooden toys. And so that's how Smiling Tree Toys was born.
Yeah, and we've both always enjoyed handmade items, especially, and I've always appreciated making them, giving them, and receiving them. So it was kind of began as a pipe dream of, wouldn't it be great if we could just do that for a living and make toys that people were going to
Heirloom
support
kind of
us in
quality.
buying. Yeah, they were heirloom quality.
Yeah. And I guess I always resented not having enough time to do. I didn't really want to do much outside of work. Working with wood during work hours, I didn't really want to take much time outside of that to make stuff for myself or my friends and family as far as gifts went. And so now that we were here, unemployed for the most part, we just took that time to really start designing and making things the best that we knew how.
So how, what was the timeline on this business? How long did it take for you to get up?
Probably 6 months or something like that, close to it, or 3 to 6 months maybe.
Yeah, 3-4 months probably of a long, harsh Minnesota winter.
Yeah, we were playing
And
inside.
being able to devote that entire time, having a little baby as well was obviously a time suck for us, but that's about how long it took to really have our initial product line and have ourselves up online and ready for sale.
So you're selling oil online and toys online.
Yes.
Yeah, and two very
separate
different.
websites,
Yeah, two very different businesses. And the oil, we do have online direct sales, but most of our sales are going wholesale to retailers who are then putting on their shelves. So, but it is all home based, and so basically, Justin's in the wood shop and I'm on the computer.
And what kind of time does it take now that it's up and running?
Well, it's a full-time job for us, that's for sure. Probably about full-time and a half, 1.5 time. Yeah, I guess, we're each putting in full-time, 40 or 50 hours a week.
Yeah, I mean, Justin basically stays busy in the shop producing toys, and I do all of basically everything else related to toys, all of the marketing and customer service and the accounting, bookwork, all of that. And in terms of Omega Maiden, the camelina oil, I guess I've taken on most of that, and the marketing, advertising and sales part of that, and Justin and I both are involved with getting the oil to the press and bottling it and having that finished product ready to go. So in a lot of ways, we're both giving about 100% times 2, which ends up to some really long days